Where does your data really live? Who controls it? And who decides which laws apply to it? This isn't just technical jargon. It's a fundamental question every organization faces in a world of global cloud services, rising regulation, and constant cross-border data flows. Stay with me, because understanding data sovereignty could save your business millions in compliance costs and help protect your most critical digital assets. I'm Ruben, founder of Capsyra, and on this channel we share insights on how to safeguard your most critical digital assets. So like and follow for more. What is data sovereignty? To understand data sovereignty, we first need to clearly distinguish two concepts that are often confused: data residency and data sovereignty. Data residency refers to where your data is physically stored. Where in the world is the data center located? Where are the actual servers and hard drives? Data residency matters for location-based regulatory requirements or for practical reasons like latency and performance, geographic redundancy and availability, and sometimes even marketing or customer trust. However, the scope of control of data residency is limited. It focuses only on storage location, not on legal authority or access rights. Data sovereignty answers a very different and much more important question: who has legal authority over your data? Even if your data is physically stored in a specific country, foreign laws may still apply depending on who controls the infrastructure. A well-known example is the US Cloud Act, which allows the US authorities to compel access to data controlled by US-based providers, even when that data is stored outside the United States. Data sovereignty means that your data is subject to, governed by, and protected under the laws of a specific jurisdiction. And this applies to the entire data lifecycle, from creation and processing to storage, backup and retention, and eventually deletion. When we talk about GDPR, the Cloud Act, or the Cyber Resilience Act, we are not just talking about storage. We are talking about who can legally compel access and under which legal system. It's not just about choosing the right provider. It's about where data flows start, where encryption happens, and even more importantly, who controls the keys. In short, which operational and legal safeguards are actually in place. Even if your data is stored locally, foreign sovereignty can still apply. In the EU, GDPR regulates how personal data of EU residents is processed, regardless of where the company is based. And in the US, the Cloud Act allows authorities to compel access from US-based cloud providers, regardless of where the data is physically stored. Understanding the difference between data residency and data sovereignty helps organizations to manage legal and operational risk, protect sensitive and regulated information, avoid costly compliance mistakes, and operate safely across hybrid and multi-cloud environments. Modern regulations increasingly expect organizations to store data only in approved locations, ensure data falls under the correct jurisdiction, and reduce risks when transferring data across borders. Keep backups and retention policies compliant with applicable law, and prevent cloud providers from accessing data in ways that break sovereignty rules. Failing to manage both residency and sovereignty can lead to serious consequences and fines of up to 20 million or 4% of the global annual turnover. Just as importantly, it can damage customer trust and lead to contract breaches, because in reality, it's rarely simple. If you use SaaS platforms, you must understand where your data is located, which legal entities control it, and how data flows across all systems and partners involved. Sovereignty is not just about your own system. It includes the entire chain, from data intake to long-term storage and deletion. At Capsyra, we build with sovereignty and compliance at the core, not just where data sits, but who controls it, who can access it, and under which laws. And that's why we help organizations lock in data residency, jurisdictional governance, and full auditability from the edge to hybrid cloud in a way that aligns not only with performance needs, but with legal requirements and long-term data preservation. Data sovereignty isn't a buzzword, it's a business imperative. And if you want real control over your digital legacy, from compliance to resilience, you need a strategy that goes far beyond simply picking a cloud provider. If you have questions about your data, leave a comment below and subscribe for more upcoming topics in 2026. Happy holidays!